The second season of The Morning Show will certainly bring us a lot of drama, but the personal lives of its cast are also full of it. Let's find out what hardships Reese Witherspoon had to overcome before she met the love of her life.
It was actually really hard for me.
We'll also tell you what Jennifer Aniston thinks about dating, and why Steve Carell was terrified to ask his wife out.
I might finally gain my wife's love and approval.
Reese Witherspoon. Just like her character in The Morning Show, she's had her share of struggles. The actress was very young when she married Ryan Phillippe and became a mom of 2, but after 8 years of marriage, they got divorced because he cheated on Reese. It was a complete shock for the actress, but it eventually made her stronger.
It changed who I was on a cellular level, the fact that I stood up for myself.
Reese managed to move on when she met the man who became her second husband. His name is Jim Tosh, and he's a talent agent. They met when his drunk friend was trying to hit on her, and Jim was nice enough to apologize for his friend's behavior. That's just kind of who he is, a really good person. Reese commented on her first impression of Jim. They got married 10 years ago. Ever since then, they've been on top of the world. For Reese, it was very important to find her special someone in Jim because she found it incredibly hard to be a single mom. And she also never expected her kids to be so close with her new husband. These days, the actress can't stop showing off her hubby on special occasions, from their anniversary to his birthday. Unlike her co-star, who is incredibly private. Billy Crudup. The Corey actor has quite a complicated past. He was in a relationship with actress Mary Louise Parker for 8 years, but Crudup broke up with her when she was 7 months pregnant. All because he fell in love with Homeland star Claire Danes. It's no wonder that their breakup took Hollywood by storm and led to Parker having an emotional breakdown. And Danes later commented that she didn't know what she was doing because she was very young back then. Her relationship with Billy didn't last too long as they separated only 3 years later. Thankfully, he remained on good terms with Parker and they now amicably co-parent their son. Putting all the drama aside, Crudup remained single for a while. And these days, he does his best to keep his dating life off the radar. He's been in a relationship with actress Naomi Watts ever since they met on the TV series Gypsy in 2017, but he won't tell us anything about it. I don't particularly see the advantage of people knowing too much about me if I'm constantly trying to trick them into thinking I'm someone else, Crudup said to E! News. Well, he makes a good point. Mark Duplass. He's also married to a fellow actress. Her name is Katie Aselton, who you may know from the Marvel series Legion. Together with Mark, she starred in a sitcom titled The League and the road trip movie The Puffy Chair. They've been married for 15 years and have 2 daughters together. Duplass once did an interview with GQ and shared that his experience with his wife and daughters changed him a lot. "There's this thing that's happened to me, which is just a fierce loyalty to and uplifting of women," the actor commented. So he never stops celebrating the women in his life. Mark often posts his wife's photos on social media, telling the world how much he loves her. And she does the same thing, sharing that she wouldn't trade 100 hard days with him for 1 day without him. What a sweet couple, just like the next one. Julianna Margulies.
For me, I think being a good wife is communicating completely honestly with your spouse.
A new member of the Morning Show cast, this actress was in a relationship with actor Ron Eldard for 12 years, but things didn't work out for them. These days, she's married to attorney Keith Lieberthal, and they're pretty happy together. Interestingly, when they met, Keith wasn't starstruck by Julianna because he had no idea who she was. Turns out the guy was too busy studying at Harvard Law and missed out on her roles. For Margulies, being with someone who didn't know her felt like a breath of fresh air, so she didn't want to shatter it. "I was like, there's a couple movies I don't want you to see," the actress laughed. The first film of hers that Keith saw was Snakes on a Plane. You probably remember how Samuel L. Jackson made this movie unforgettable, so I'm sure the couple had a lot of fun at the premiere. Julianna and Keith got married the next year and welcomed their son soon afterwards. This was an unexpected turn for the actress because, coming from a family of girls, she had no idea how to take care of a baby boy. But with the help of her husband, she figured it out and became a great mom. Nestor Carbonell. This guy boasts one of the longest-lasting marriages of the Morning Show cast. He's been married to his wife, actress Shannon Kenny, for over 20 years. They met on the set of the TV series Muscle and later co-starred in a comedy film, Attention Shoppers. When Nestor got a role in Lost, his family came with him to Hawaii where the series was filmed. If it sounds like a dream for some of you to be married to a star and move to Hawaii for work, it was very different for Shannon. It turns out that by that time, she'd already given up on her own acting career to take care of their 2 sons.
I was pretty shocked at myself at how much of my identity had really been tied up in being an actress.
Moving to another place made her feel completely lost. It took her a long time to reclaim her identity and become a happy mom and wife again. And to help other people who experience similar issues, Shannon even wrote a book titled All Is Not Lost. Nestor is so proud of his wife that he advertises her book in his Instagram bio, and he often posts about it, sometimes even more than he posts about his own projects. Looks like he loves her very much. And we're moving on to Jennifer Aniston. Do I really have to tell you about her exes? Well, just in case you forgot some of them, let me give you a list. Tate Donovan, Vince Vaughn, John Mayer. Of course, Brad Pitt and Justin Theroux were the longest-lasting and the most high-profile relationships of hers. Sadly, these romances didn't last. And this year, Friends fans were thrilled to find out that Jennifer and David Schwimmer had a major crush on each other during the show's first season. So it's no wonder that a rumor appeared that these two are dating in real life. After all, they're both single these days. Reportedly, Jen and David were getting close after the reunion and spent a lot of time together. It all sounded so exciting, but dreams remained dreams, and Ross and Rachel are still only a couple on the small screen. David and Jen's reps denied the rumors. And what's more, it looks like Aniston is happy to be on her own. She has 3 gorgeous dogs at home. She's friends with multiple celebrities who'll support her no matter what. And her career is on the rise again thanks to the morning show.
I literally think that every day, wake up and feel very lucky.
What's not to like, right? So let's just leave Jen alone and let her decide for herself what makes her happy. And finally, let's talk about the man who's been married for the longest in the morning show cast. Steve Carell. The actor's been married to his wife, actress and Saturday Night Live alumna Nancy Walls for 26 years. They met when Steve was teaching an improvisation class and she was his student. The two quickly fell in love with each other's sense of humor, but it took Steve quite a while to ask Nancy out because he was too shy to do it.
Well, if I were ever to ask a woman out, it would be someone like you.
And he also thought that she didn't like him because she was always very quiet around him.
If a guy like you were ever to ask a woman like me out, I would definitely do that.
It went on for weeks. But then it turned out that she liked him just as much as he liked her.
I think I actually said, "So you wanna go out?"
Isn't that cute? These days, Steve and Nancy are the parents of 2 kids, and they work together whenever they can. You can see both of them in some of Steve's most popular projects. For example, Nancy appeared in The Office as his short-lived girlfriend, and she also had small roles in The 40-Year-Old Virgin and Seeking a Friend for The End of the World. Together, they even created the comedy series Angie Tribeca. Looks like these two never get tired of each other. Steve once said that their shared sense of humor is what keeps their love alive. "We must have 1,000 inside jokes between the two of us, and it never gets old," the actor said.
That and sedation. We're so relaxed around each other.
Well, we can imagine how much they make each other laugh. Oh, did you know that Steve is such a sweet guy that even his co-stars in the morning show had a crush on him? Yep, all of them. Even Jennifer Aniston herself. If you want to know more on the inside scoop, watch another video we made about the behind-the-scenes secrets from the morning show. And stay awesome.